Uh-oh. Sliding. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Juice Time with yours truly, Roderick Chappelle. And welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. So, this morning, the market did what I anticipated it to do. I don't think it's going to make too much of a matter, but this morning the futures are up. The stimulus package that the government is putting in place is working, so it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is give people hope. It's giving people hope, giving Americans hope, and that's exactly what it seems like it is doing, because the stock futures are up this morning. And when I looked at the SPY, the SPY, it was already up $10. Now, that could mean something great, or it could mean something not so great, unfortunately. I hate to be so vague, but I have no idea. I have no idea where this stock market is going. I believe that today you could see a pop in the market. It ran up like $14 yesterday and then came right back down. So the futures are going up. It could be just going up enough where people like you and I are going to jump in and be like, oh yes, the market's coming back and we're going to be able to get in at the bottom. Be careful. That's all I can tell you. Be careful. I've seen this show too many times where it's like we think we've hit the bottom, and then the next thing you know, you dump your money in, and boom, it starts going down even more. So be careful. That's why I love playing options, because I can play both sides of the fence, and that's what I did yesterday before it closed. I bought going down and I bought going up. So this morning when the market's open, my account will reflect the upside of the market, and I will go ahead and take my profits on the upside, because I think we'll continue down later on today. And then later on today, if we continue down, then I'll take profits on the downside. And if not, and if I'm wrong, guess what? Then I'll take profits on one side. And if we continue to go up, like we could go up 20 points today, in my particular stock, which will probably be like, 1,000, 1,500. We're probably up 1,000 points now. I don't ever look at the Dow Jones as far as point wise. I look at it at the ETF level, because that's what's important to me. But yeah, it could literally run up 2,000 points today, but guess what? We're still down like 6,000, 7,000 points. So, we're all saved. We're all saved. Don't get, I'm just trying to prepare you guys for the darn okie doke, okay? Because you gotta look at everything as a whole. What has changed? What has changed? Did the coronavirus mysteriously and magically go away? No. As a matter of fact, I just checked right before we went live, and here in America, in the U.S., there are over 1,700 infected, and according to WooFlu.live, there are 41 deaths. Okay, so nothing has changed. The spread is still, going on. Still rumors of quarantine. I'm real curious to see what's going to happen with the stock market if we all get quarantined. I'm real curious in seeing what's going to happen there. But I kind of felt like we would see a pop today. That's why I bought heavy. Normally I would get 2 or 3 options on the upswing. Yesterday I bought 5. I just had a feeling. I was like, I see this pop today. Had a pretty decent day today. Yesterday too. Let me see. I was up. I ended up closing out at like up 100 and I think it's like 160% up total accounts. Even though at one time I was up like 200, maybe 290%. I lost some, but I got it back. I closed out a bunch of my trades. I wanted to lock in a bunch of profit yesterday because I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna give this money away anymore. And I've gotten to that point now. I'm like, you know what? I'm a small time trader. My money is not affecting the market at all. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I can win huge. I can win, in my case, $20,000, $30,000. It's not going to affect the market. I can lose $20,000, $30,000 and not going to affect the market. We don't control the market. The market makers control the market. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start taking my profits. I'm gonna take them early. And if I don't get the big hitters like I normally do, when I win, I win 75% and above. I'm talking about percentage wise. Now when I lose, I try to cut my losses at 25%. That way I always have a net gain of 50%, in the trade. So, just be careful today. If you're in the market, be careful. Don't get fooled by the okie doke. It's running up in the futures, and you see this huge pop this morning, which is very likely. It's very likely you're going to see a huge pop. But it's also very likely that throughout the day, it's going to trickle back down to yesterday's lows. So just be very, very careful. Take small sizes. Don't swing for the fences. And never, ever invest what you can't afford to lose. That is like key right there. If you're playing with your rent money, you need to stop now. Right? If you're playing with your light bill money, you need to stop it, because it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work in your favor. You can't trade with pressure on your shoulders. You just can't do it. I found it out the hard way. When I go into a trade, I'm like, hey, I'm going in with the best educated guess where this stock is going. And after that, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. And if it starts turning the wrong way, and see, I really have to be careful today, because I used all 3 of my day trades yesterday. I locked in profit, made some money. I was like, okay, that's it. Boom. That's it for the whole week. For me, that's my gains for the whole entire week. And I bought some more stuff so I could play today, and I could sell today. And today is, was it Thursday or Friday? Oh, today is Friday. Okay, so I have an option that's expiring today, and I'll probably lose the money on that one, because anytime you have options that are not going your direction, even if they turn in your direction with the option gain, you just count that up as a loss. Chalk it up as a loss. Good morning, Miss Grace. Hi, just saying hi. Gotta get the children ready. Well, get the children ready and get out of there. They gotta go learn something today. Later I'll come on. Okay, sounds good. And I was thinking that we probably, if we're gonna do this, it seems like you guys enjoy this as much as I do. It seems like we probably need to come up with some kind of schedule. The only thing about it is, when I'm at work, I really can't do that. I guess I could. I can always try to come up with a schedule when I come in, at a certain period of times. But usually, when I'm at work, I have drive time every now and then. And even Jennifer told me, she's like, I didn't get your notification. Y'all, I can't control what YouTube does. I love YouTube. I'm gonna always speak positive about YouTube. But I can't control what YouTube does. It's not my platform. It's my channel, but it's not my platform. Behind the scenes, I can't do anything that's going to boost, other than going to the group, into the Facebook group, say, hey, I'm about to go live. Other than doing that, or sending out the emails like I used to, which seemed to help. It seemed to help when I do that. I don't have that kind of time anymore where I can send out the emails. I guess I could go in and on the Facebook group page and let you guys know, hey, I'm about to go live. I can always do that. So I will try to remember that. Change is hard. Implementing new strategies is always a challenge. Yeah, it is what it is. I try not to stress out about too much. That's my biggest deal right there, not stressing. So I try to pass that on to you guys. Even though we're going through a stressful situation right now, we don't know if we're going to get quarantined. We don't know who has the virus around us. We don't know. A lot of folks are saying it's not real, it's fake. It's a lot of stress going on right now. hey, I'm just like, cool breeze, it is what it is, you know. Hey, if you get it, you get it. You know, do the best you can tonight, and if you do get it, it was funny yesterday. I can't remember who I was listening to, but he's like, God, I'm tired of hearing about it. Can I just get it and get it over with? It's like, I'm pretty healthy. I mean, I'm sure I'll bounce back. Can I just get it and get it over with? But that's the question I don't know, or the answer I don't know. Once you get it, will you develop a natural immunity where it'll just go dormant and then it won't bother you anymore? Or, you know, is it something more serious where it can come back? You know, it can come back, period. Nothing more to it. Is that possible? And nobody knows. You know, I don't know. And I'm sure the health professionals don't know either, because they're still trying to figure this thing out. We did not watch Containment last night. We didn't watch that. What did we watch? Jennifer's hooked on these shows on sci-fi. Like Hidden in Planes. I don't know what the show is called. But anyway, it's like these people watch satellites all the time. And they see things on the satellite. Then they send people to go check it out on foot to see if it actually is what they think they saw. Like they thought they found some dinosaur prints, or they found some just crazy footprints in something. I think it was in Mexico or something. So they sent this guy out there, and it ended up being like dinosaur tracks or something. I mean, it was huge. And then like they had one last night where they had this woman, and they sent security out to go check her, and they were like walking right through her. You know, and a lot of that stuff I don't subscribe to. You know, I've gotten so cynical in my old age. I don't believe a whole bunch of crap anymore. You know, you're like, okay, I'm sure there's a logical explanation. You know, I try to look at things logically now instead of emotionally. As long as you keep your emotions and stuff, in my experience, 99 times out of 100, you usually make the wrong decision. And that's really tough doing when you're investing, especially in the stock market, because, you know, we're talking about money. People get so emotional about their money. So emotional. But it's all good, right? All good. Gotta grab a grapefruit. Oh. So, how are you going to feel? And like we did a segment yesterday talking about, you know, get mentally ready now. How do you think you're going to feel if or when you're quarantined? Because I'm telling you now, get mentally ready, because that's when you're going to want to leave the most. You're going to want to leave the most when you can't. It's just human nature. We want what we can't have. That's just the way we're wired. So, you know, like I said yesterday, start getting mentally ready now in case we go through a quarantine. I talked to one of my neighbors yesterday. I said, hey, man, I told his wife, I said, hey, your husband home? She's like, no. I said, tell him to come talk to me when he gets home. And she looked all strange when I said, hey, it ain't nothing serious. It's serious, but it's not, you know, it's not nothing like that. Just tell him to come holler at me. So he rang the doorbell about 2 or 3 hours later. We stood out on the porch and just talked. I said, hey, man, I want to talk to you about this coronavirus thing, and just try to figure out what you guys are going to do. So y'all see what I'm doing? I'm getting my allies together. And I told him, and I was being honest with him. I said, man, to be honest with you, out of everybody in the neighborhood, you're the one I trust the most. He said, oh, for real? I said, yeah, man. Y'all good neighbors. So we finally, after they've been living over there about a year and a half, we finally exchanged numbers. And he said, well, you want to take my number? I said, yeah, man, let me get your number. I said, that way we can communicate. I said, if anything happens, I said, I got some walkie-talkies. I can always bring one over there. And, we can kind of, we got to communicate that way. He said, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, Yeah, he was telling me about some of the stuff at his job, and you know, they're talking about they got this room over the shutdown, and he's like, yeah, man, I be watching these cats. Everybody want to run around and shake hands and, you know, do this and do that. And he's like, man, I ain't shaking your hand. He's like, I have my gloves on, got my sanitizer. I said, me too. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same exact way. And we kind of laughed about that. He's like, man, cause I watch these dudes on the regular. He like, they go to the bathroom, they don't use. I said, they don't wash their hands. I said, I finished the statement. I said, they don't wash their hands now. So I know they nasty. You know, I know they nasty now. I mean, yeah. I said, they were nasty before. I know they nasty now. He's like, me too, man. And blah, blah. We just out there just having a good old time chumming it up. And good guy, real good guy. You know, we've talked several times. Just being outside. He's I think he's a mechanic. He's always working on his cars and stuff. And he's borrowed a couple of tools from me. I got every tool known to man. So he's borrowed a couple of tools from me here and there. So you know, we got pretty good rapport. All right, let's do some stuff, y'all. This morning, and y'all can't see, so let's go there. This morning we are doing a what my mentor calls a mucus buster. So we're gonna do another one of those this morning. We're trying to boost these immune systems. Just want to make sure that, especially Jennifer, since she's out there around a bunch of sick folks, and they are already talking at her job about having everybody work from home. I'm like, and I'm telling her, I'm like, babe, I think you ought to take that option. Please take that option. I'm like, please take that option, sweetheart. So we'll see. You know, she's a smart girl. She'll figure it out. She knows what to do. She knows her honey want her to be at home. And she's like, well, what about you? I was like, unfortunately for what I do, if there are no people to do it for, then I don't have an income. And that's just is what it is. And that's why I've been telling you guys it's so important to go ahead and get out, and pay your debts off now. For fear, and that was another fear of mine. I'm like, hey, if something happens economically, at least that's less stress that you have on yourself. Because I'm all about living that quality of life that, that you're used to. You don't want nobody wants their quality of life to go down. No one I know. Once you get used to a certain quality of life, you want that quality of life to be what it is. I don't think I watched that pineapple. Oh well, it is what it is now. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did not. Hopefully we get more juice today too. Now with your pineapples, if you're using a centrifugal, if you have it on low, normally they don't splatter up and hit your ceiling, okay? But soft fruits, your grapes, your oranges, your grapefruit, yeah, they're gonna splatter. That's why I always turn the machine off. And I just learned that from experience, And it seems like the slower you go, the more juice you produce. Kind of rhymes then. Rhyme time. I'm gonna do it every time I say something that rhymes, I'm gonna say rhyme time. Oh goodness. Y'all should know by now I love being silly. When I'm in the kitchen, I wash my hands way more. I don't know, when I'm food prepping, I'm a stickler for it. And I can't stand people coming in the kitchen with me. I don't know. It's just a few hang-ups that I have. And Jennifer's like, "You are so crazy." I'm like, "Oh, babe, I don't know. That's just the way I am. I'm sorry." I do a whole bunch of apologizing because I'm just the way I am. I'm just me. But she understands, and that's what makes us wonderful together. Because she understands. She understands my crazy. She's the only one ever that has ever. And y'all see how that's splattering everywhere? Those are grapes. I was able to control it because they was contained, but normally, especially if you got it on high, you put grapes in there, grapes, cherries, strawberry, oh yeah. And then I'm gonna run on high for a minute just to get out any juice that might be lingering. And then we're gonna start clean up, everybody clean up. It's been a good week though, you know. Overall, it's been a really good week. Been a good week at work. I'm happy that the people around here are finally starting to get some of the prep that they need. I mean, by getting a late start like these people are, you know, they're not able to get but so much, but I'm happy people are doing it. I'm glad we got some warnings. You know, it would really suck if it just all of a sudden came upon us. So, you know, it's a lot to be thankful for because the time to do things is now while you still have time, you know. Because if you wait too late, it's too late to go out and get your little crackers and cheese or whatever. Which is something I forgot to get yesterday. I was getting all non-perishable. So I forgot to get some cheese. I actually wanted a tostada last night. And I couldn't, well, I still had tostadas, but they were cheeseless. They were still good. I like tostadas. Had a few dishes left over. Some stuff nobody felt like cleaning last night, so just a couple. And what we do, Jennifer trained me, or I trained her. We always pretty much wash the dishes when we put them in the sink. We just don't officially wash them. So dishes around here get cleaned twice. But if they're in the sink, they're considered dirty, even though they've been cleaned. It is what it is. And I got this super hot water. Jennifer loves hot water. So when we first moved in years ago, I turned the water tank, the water heater up to like hell. So the water is extremely hot in the kitchen for some reason. And it's not as hot like this anywhere else. It's in the kitchen. The kitchen water is like, if I was to put a thermometer on this thing, I bet it's 120, 130 degrees. I mean, because you can't touch this water. If you do, you're gonna be crying. It is literally that hot. So, you know, it makes it easy and convenient. Running water makes everything convenient. Y'all do understand that, right? Even though it might not be the most sterile, sanitized water you could ever have or find, running water is just where it's at. It's the bomb.com. I hear Jennifer coming with those heels on. I know she's looking sexy this morning. I can't wait to see her. I ain't seen her all morning. Oh, she got some old rugged boots. You going to a fight?
Yeah.
You sure
step out into the world.
You sure is. You gotta fight that corona. You gotta fight that corona. And all them sick people around here.
Well, I'm hoping everybody will stay home. Katie and Karen are working from home. Two people that's got snot noses all the time anyway.
Oh, really? What day is it?
Friday.
Oh, okay. It is Friday, y'all. It's Friday. I actually was right.
Check a flag where winners ride. Check a flag where winners ride. They gonna get that stuck in a whole bunch of people's heads.
It's not a great jingle. It is. That's a pretty cool jingle. I'll give them that. They wrote a heck of a jingle. So, for those that don't know, the basketball season, the NBA basketball season, the NCAA March Madness, lacrosse, soccer, baseball, I mean, you name it, they've canceled it. Hockey. Oh, we're not going to get a chance to go see the Admirals.
Honey, we can't see the Admirals, the Tides. We can't see nobody.
Oh, wait a minute. No, not the Tides.
They canceled too.
How you know they canceled?
Damn, baby, they baseball.
No.
Yeah. They opening game was supposed to be, I think they just said they opening game was supposed to be like last week. Whatever they do, preseason training camp, whatever it is.
That's more like it, y'all. Okay? And I still got almost a half left.
And yeah, so yeah, the Tides is canceled, the Admirals is canceled, somebody else is canceled.
Yeah, almost a half.
All of the basketball is canceled. Canceled.
That's good.
All of it's canceled.
Those grapes made a difference. I never thought I'd see anything like this in my lifetime, though. It feels like almost something like Mad Max is about to happen. What? Your throat is itching.
Yeah. Not a symptom of the coronavirus.
Just put that on the pick that, please, because I got wet hands and I don't want to touch it with wet hands. Jennifer's giving me my daily dose of emergency, which we probably need to get some more.
You got an extra bottle?
Yeah, a bottle ain't nothing.
I got an extra bottle.
Well, doggone quarantine.
I got an extra bottle. Quarantine, you don't even need them.
I guess you got a good point there.
Take this extra one.
Excuse me.
There you go. I don't know why it gives you about three supplies. And it's supposed to be 45 gummies, but that's the second bottle I've had an extra gummy in.
Well, dang, why you complaining? They gave you an extra gummy.
I'm not complaining.
Which is not normal this day and time.
Not complaining. Made a statement.
Complaining.
What did you do with the cashews?
I ate them.
You ate them.
I don't know. I think I put them in the truck. Yeah, in the truck. It's a whole nother bag in the prep, Sonny. Go in the bag and go get another bag. And don't worry about cashews.
I asked for cashews and you eat my work. I do it.
I like cashews. I like cashews too. I eat cashews. Y'all see how meal preps go on around here? Raw cashews is like the bomb.
Keep it first.
What? Why did you eat up all my Lucky Charms?
Because you ate up all my cashews. Now, how about that? What you got that?
You been doing that way before I ate up all your cashews.
20.
You got like 20 in the bag. I mean, literally, it was like 42.
No, it was not.
Yeah,
Half a bag.
it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't half a bag or nothing. I can go get the bag. I didn't eat none out of the bag. The bag's in the truck.
I didn't eat none out of the bag. The bag is in the truck.
There's like 17 cashews in there.
17 cashews.
She's not going to be able to find them. She's going to come back and like, where are they? Got about 20 bags of doggone nuts back there. Where are they? I can't find them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where are they? Did you find them?
I ain't digging out when that day gonna
Hey girl, they right here. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. One thing about it, I know where every prep is. I'm lying. I do not know where every prep is. It's impossible to know. Now, I know I have certain things. All she had to do is walk back here. Oh, shoot. Where the hell are they? Oh, right there. Hey, is this the only bag of cashews we got? Only about 2 bags. With peanuts, almonds. Damn, I don't buy but 2 bags of cashews. No, we eat this than that. We eat more than anything. So, I gotta make another run. You can get like 7 or 8 bags of these. They so expensive. These things are like $8 a bag. Here you go, honey. Here you go, sweetheart.
Dude, I'm in the middle of something. Thank you.
Quite welcome. Let me enjoy my juice now.
Yeah, what? What is that about juice?
Telling the people I'm gonna enjoy my juice now.
Atlas. Hey, buddy.
This is really good.
Listen, athleticism, dog. Can't have any cashews, okay?
And of course, everybody's here to see Jennifer off. Y'all don't look at my trash can. Jennifer didn't take out the trash yesterday.
Hey, my job to take trash out.
If you don't stand by and back up all the time, take that air out the cashews, please. Take the air out the bag.
Can I put my shit in my bag? Be worse than again.
Take the air out the bag.
I'm gonna take the air out of you.
Praise the whole Lord. Then I ain't got to go through this coronavirus. Yes. Threats every day, y'all. Every day.
You earn them every day.
Threats every day.
Earn every day. I don't reckon.
All I gotta do now is take my pulp and stuff outside. Show y'all what's left over. This is normally what's left over. I'll give you guys a. Okay. So this is left over. It's a little small pot of stuff. I'm going to compost that. And then my little bucket of pulp. Yeah, at least a lot of juice in here. Hey. So a bucket of pulp.
Watch out, y'all.
So I throw that out there in the composting bin. We'll compost it. Clean up the rest of this little junk. I'm gonna wipe this thing down. Good morning, Alice. Curtis, how are you? Very nice of you to join us. I don't like drinking this foamy stuff because it gives me tremendous gas. Juice gives me gas anyway. So normally when I'm juicing, and I know this is graphic for some people, but normally when I juice, I'll do enemas more frequent because I get so gassy from them. It just is what it is. Just the way my system is, y'all. So it's very likely that this morning that will happen. And I also noticed I'm gonna check the scales this morning. Yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, I lost like 3 pounds. I'm on a downtrend now anyway. Because like I'm teaching you guys, train your body now to not eat so much, because if you go into quarantine, that's what you're gonna be wanting to do all the time. Eat.
That's it. Bored.
Yeah, because you're bored. So make sure you got things to do now.
Syrup, please.
Someone? Penny syrup.
I said, hand me the syrup,
I thought you
please.
said penny. I'm like, what is penny syrup? What the heck is that?
Something you made up in your mind.
I like penny syrup.
That's disgusting.
Penny syrup is good.
This sounds nasty.
Y'all, this is us all the time. I'm always picking with Jonathan. Pick. And some days, that's why I get what?
Threatened.
Threatened. No. I get plopped down on my back.
You asked me to come over there.
Come over here and sit on my back and talk to the people.
Gummies. Vitamin C shots. First thing in the morning. Vitamin C, vitamin C.
Vitamin C, vitamin B, and zinc. That's what that is.
Y'all got that? Vitamin C and B and zinc and
Zinc.
Zinc. Oh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. God. Ugh.
Love you.
Love you too.
Come here, babies. Come here. Bye, Tinky. Bye, Jack. Come here, Lex.
This is the normal routine every morning, y'all.
Come here. Oh, I didn't get y'all any water.
I'll get it for him.
You said you get it?
Yes, just leave. Put them down so the people can see. This is every morning, y'all.
Hi, Lex. See you later, Tinky. Baby.
Hey, Lex. I ain't seen you all morning. Hey, baby.
You don't let nobody get in trouble,
Hey,
okay?
Jack.
You be in charge today. I usually leave Jack in charge.
Oh,
but you
when
be
Jack's in charge, the whole house get tore up.
You don't have to. You don't have to be in charge today. You stand down, okay?
Jackson in charge. The whole house gets messed
my
up.
love. Try to. Okay.
He can't do that.
Bella.
He's too inquisitive. Hey, Jack. Hey.
Bella.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. And the boys are so jealous of each other. So Jackson jumped up here in my lap. Y'all see Atlas was trying to jump up here, but Jackson wouldn't let him. That's a normal. It's a normal.
Bella.
Here's the I need warmth all the time, dog. She always is cold for some reason.
You good, okay?
And yes, we still have our Christmas stockings up. Everything got put up. Somebody forgot to do that. I'll take the credit for that.
I forgot.
They're gonna stay up a whole year.
They show up.
They're gonna stay up a whole year. Who cares?
Nobody cares.
And if you're caring about what's going on in my house, then shame on you. Shame on you.
Love you. Have a good day.
Oh, be careful, it's raining.
I know.
Then shame on you.
It's raining like magic. The
No.
forest is singing. It's raining like magic.
No.
It's raining.
Get in the house. Come on.
Singing the.
Shh. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Come on. Come on, At. Come on. You're not in trouble. Come on.
Come on, in the house.
Every morning. Without fail. It's like Happy Death Day every day, all day. If you haven't seen that movie, it's pretty good entertaining movie. Okay. Normally I recommend movies for you guys, cause you to think, learn some stuff. But Happy Death Day 1 and 2, they're both just really good entertainment movies. So some other things I've done to make sure we're prepped up is I got rid of all of the extra cars that we were not using on a day-to-day basis. Jennifer has her driveway back now, so she can actually pull in and park up under the. We have a carport. We don't have a garage, so she can park under the carport, which is great. And hey, we just live, and you gotta prep for today as well as tomorrow. And what does that mean? It means if the quarantine happens and we're all whatever locked down, then you gotta prep for that. If it never comes, you gotta prep for that too. I'm gonna come back and take care of this stuff because I am gonna let you guys go. Thank y'all so much for being here and for watching. Come on, team. Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later and make it a great day. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.